Her husband was shot to death back in 1991, and tonight the widow is saying the man convicted of the killing should not go free.
He is up for parole next month, and she tells news specialist Andrew Adams the man is potentially very dangerous. Andrew?
Well, the widow says Dale Bradley is still a person of interest in the unsolved murder of his wife. That killing took place 14 years after her husband disappeared under suspicious circumstances.
It all began in 1991 when a security guard at Kennecott never returned home. And then 2 years later,
thought that the body may belong to a missing person out of our agency.
Police recovered Brian Ruff's remains from a shallow grave at 5 Mile Pass in Utah County. Investigators said he'd been shot 5 times in the back.
But it is definitely not something I like to relive.
Jennifer Campbell says her husband's killer remained at large until 2005, when there was another killing, this time in Carbon County.
That's where Dale comes into the picture.
Dale Bradley became a person of interest when police found his wife, Crystal, stabbed to death near her home. Though investigators never pinned that one on Bradley, they did find paint on his boot that matched Ruff's car. Bradley eventually pleaded guilty to manslaughter and kidnapping in Ruff's death. He told investigators Ruff had an affair with his previous wife.
He is not safe to be out in society when he feels that he's been betrayed.
And that's why Campbell was stunned to learn that Bradley had been granted a parole hearing next month.
Clearly, he is revengeful.
According to state records, the parole board recognized Bradley's, quote, excellent institutional conduct, program completion, and current risk assessment. But with his wife's murder still officially unsolved nearly 20 years later.
Crystal's family and Crystal deserve justice.
Campbell says Bradley shouldn't be freed.
I just feel strongly about him not being out in society.
The Carbon County Sheriff's Office told us this afternoon that Bradley remains a person of interest in his wife's killing, and they are still looking for information, leads, and evidence in that case. And as far as the parole board goes, they basically have 3 options, we're told. 1, to grant parole. 2, to not grant parole and then revisit a long time down the road. Or 3, perhaps come up with a treatment plan and then revisit possible parole a little bit earlier. Back to you.
Yeah, we'll see which one they decide on. Andrew Adams live tonight. Andrew, thank you.